Hi, I'm Julia from Growing Up Without Borders, and I would like to welcome you to Antigua Guatemala.
That wasn't too long of a drive, eh, girls? From Lake Atitlan to here was about maybe 3 hours, and we are just checking in right now at Uxlaville, Antigua.
Closer, I'ma get closer to you. Yeah, got me, baby, got me hooked on you.
Girls are sleeping here tonight.
Whoa!
Whoa!
It's a huge bed!
You guys, what am I?
I want to sleep in that bed.
I think I might take over your room.
No!
Yeah.
No!
Chloe can sleep here, and Mommy and Daddy can sleep there. They always have these beautiful sinks. That
And
are
they're
like
always
pieces
hard
of
to find the lights.
art. The light switches are hard to find.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we're definitely switching up rooms. So far, our thoughts of Antigua is just, how do you describe it?
It's really pretty.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, and they have really nice restaurants and a lot of wine.
A lot of wineries, and you just look into every building and it's so elegant and classy and just beautiful. It's unbelievable. Good morning from Antigua, Guatemala. We are here right now at the hotel called Uxlaville. It's super close to the center of the city, and we're enjoying a nice breakfast and the most delicious coffee.
So my tea is really good. It's apple, so. I have an omelet, and let's try it.
What's it come with?
Eggs, some fruit, some bread, and I think that's some hot sauce.
That's black beans. No? Oh, that. Salsa sauce. Let me take you on a quick tour of where we're staying, because it has a very homey feeling, and all these places are very colonial in the sense that they have, when you come from outside in, like the inner squares like this. So you get the inner squares that look down, and then it's just very homey, like they have these couches here. There's a really nice little library, if you will, right here, sitting area, and then I'm gonna bring you upstairs. Look at the pretty colors too on the walls. Okay, ready? Here we go. Look at this. That is a volcano in a distance, and several all around us. So today's gonna be a really nice visit of Antigua. They also It used to be called La Antigua. We learned already a lot of the history of the city, so we're going to share that all with you and show you all the must-see places to go see and do. At this hotel, they also have a lot of the art all over the walls from San Juan de la Laguna. And it's interesting because that's from Acatenango, where we just were. So it's a lot of art done by the local artists like this. And they have it for sale here as well. So literally just outside of our hotel, like 150 meters away, is the church called the Merced Church. But we just got lured in by these most delicious smells here of this bakery. Check it out.
So Antigua was founded in 1541, and they started it to be like a gridlock, so it goes from north to south to east to west, and they started it to be like this in some other famous cities like Rome and Paris, were actually, this was more organized than those kind of cities. So in this town they used to have a lot of earthquakes and tremors, and in 1773 it flattened the whole city, so there's a lot of old ruins here.
All over this city, they have the most beautiful, the guys walking by with art, they have the most beautiful restaurants, cafes, wineries, and when you go inside, they look like this. They're just unbelievable. They're all designed with like these really cool inner courts and just really neat styles like that.
So behind me is their arch, which is one of their landmarks of the city. And you can't really see it because of the clouds, but there's a volcano right behind the arch, and its name is Santa Maria, and they call it also water.
Water volcano. Just right in front of the arc when you're coming down the street is this marketplace where you can find all the local artisans, unique gifts and textiles and all these beautiful paintings and such. We showed a little bit about it last night, but here we go again.
You say, you can also take a picture in it.
How are they, Chloe? You just got some yummy mangoes?
They're really good.
Yes. They fresh and soft?
People give me the seed.
Is that your favorite part, Angelique?
Okay.
Something that you can do if you have kids and they want to have fun, they do have a chocolate museum here where they explain the process of how the chocolate was made and such. So the girls have seen this many times, but guys, it's chocolate, so we have to go back another time. What do you say, girls? Should we go see another museum of chocolate?
Yeah!
Okay, let's go.
Chocolate is really good. So they even have chocolate brownies and chocolate pie.
So this is the restaurant we showed you last night, and I just booked ourselves a table to come and enjoy in a most it's gonna be so good. It's like Italian pastas and stuff like that, and based on their wall, I think really good selection of wine. So we're gonna come enjoy that, and on just next door is where the chocolate spa is, and I just booked myself a facial. So I'm gonna get a really nice facial massage before coming for dinner. I'm so excited.
So this is the main square, and when you come at night, it's also lit up, so it's pretty. I found it's pretty.
Behind me in a distance is the church, and it has a beautiful fountain, and at night it's so lit up and just gorgeous.
Wanna move my feet, wanna drink my wine. Wanna move my feet, wanna drink my wine. Wanna move my feet, wanna drink my wine. Wanna move my feet.
So when you come to this square, you're gonna see that there's the cathedral, and then you have it's basically, well, there's City Hall, of course, but then there's something called the Captain's Palace. And we're not really sure if it's a real palace or if it's just the name of it. But anyhow, you will discover it when you come. It reminded us a little bit, this square, of Cusco in Peru. I'm not sure why. Maybe because of the way it's a big, huge square, but it reminded us of that.
Wanna drink my wine, wanna move my feet. Wanna drink my wine, wanna move my feet. Wanna drink my wine, wanna move my feet.
So here we are, we found it. It's just a short distance from the square, but still, just don't think you're going too far. It's called Casa Santa Domingo. It used to be a convent, and let's go see inside what it's all about. One thing about Antigua is that it is protected because it's a UNESCO heritage kind of city. So anything they want to do, whether it's changing a door or painting or anything like that, it is preserved and kept really authentic, just like it used to be. So a lot of it is very beautiful and almost magical, I would say. The other thing that's really nice here is that they have weather that never usually goes above 30, basically 28, 30, and at night it cools down, so you get cool evenings and then nice warm days.
It's
so for a lot of people,
weather though, because in the morning it's cold, but then at night, not at night, in the middle of the day it gets hot, so it's like it's hard to wear jeans or sweater.
Yeah, and right now it's the month of January. It is some of the coldest nights, so it's going down to about 15. And it does feel quite cold, so there is no heaters in any of the buildings. So no heaters, no air conditioning, kind of like eternal spring here. The kids are really hungry, so before we go up to see the cross, we found this authentic restaurant that looks to make the most amazing foods here. Look at this. Look at this. This is their terrace for where they serve these amazing meals. Oh my goodness, see, you get this beautiful view. I'm so glad we found it. So you see or hear the helicopter? I was told that the people with a lot of money here, they don't travel around by car, they literally go everywhere by helicopter, so faster and easier way to get around, I guess. I'm pinching myself as we're eating this delicious food. We just did a photo shoot of our food in front of the beautiful volcano.
It's delicious.
Isn't it good?
I definitely recommend coming here because they have good food.
We don't even know what it's called, but yeah, definitely want to come here. So the restaurant where we just ate is right beside this building here, in case you want to go try it out. It's called La Suivita de los Urquizu. We are now at the spot where we hike up to go see the cross, but look behind us, the volcano and the clouds around it have disappeared, so you get the perfect view. I'll move it out of the way so you can see it. Ta-da! So I just want to say, check out this beautiful scarf I just picked up. I got 2 matching ones for both of the moms back home because they both had their birthdays. So they're getting the same matching scarves. I enjoyed the most amazing chocolate facial. If ever you go, you should definitely try it out. My skin felt so amazing afterwards. Hello. Are you ready to go for a dinner party?
Yes. It gets colder here, so I'm gonna wear pants.
Very good idea.
Decided is going to be the day. Today is the day I'll chase all my fears away.
So behind me is the school, and it's really, really pretty.
Say my sweetest darling, will you merengue me? Darling, merengue me. We were always meant to dance as easy as ABC. We'll be making sweet romance.
So the school that Chloe just showed you was kind of like their college, which would be like the primary up to high school ages. And then they formed this school. So this was their university. And all the most important people, they would send all their kids to this university. So all of Central America. So it was a big, if you will, landmark for this area.
So behind us, there's smoke actually coming out of the volcano.
Isn't that wild? Here, I can point to it. That one right there. Isn't that wild? So how many active volcanoes are there here in Guatemala?
3, and there's 37 of them in total.
Wow. Guatemala also is basically on 3 tectonic plates that are always moving and causing earthquakes and tremors. And so the whole city was destroyed. A lot of the newer buildings that they rebuilt have been built with construction to withstand it. But that is why they moved the capital city here, that was Antigua, over to Guatemala City. So we always learn so much more when we go on these walking tours. So today we are doing the walking tour, which is the free walking tour here in Guatemala City, and it's called The Original. So if you guys want more information, I'll put the link in the description below so you can book your tour. Can anyone guess what this building is behind me? I'm giving you 3 seconds to think about it. It's not a church. It's a hospital. So they just explained to us that not only is this a hospital, but it's a hospital for people who can't afford the services. So for example, if an operation was 100,000, let's say, in their money, here it would be pretty much next to nothing. So a lot of the doctors from around the world will come, offer their services, and people from all over Central America and basically Guatemala come here to get their operations if they need help to get that done.
So this was the first laundromat for the ladies. So they would come and do all their laundry here.
In all of Guatemala, right?
Yeah.
It's a pretty one, isn't it?
Yeah. So this was a place where the nuns used to go, but they would not be able to leave until they died.
It's a convent.
Yeah.
Inside here, there's also a market. So if you guys want to come and find traditional things and such, you can do so here. And this lady here is actually making the traditional outfits and different things here.
So here they put their trash cans up above, which actually makes the streets cleaner because you don't really see them as much. You just walk by them.
I know, I didn't notice them, and I was like, girls, why are you putting your garbage there? And they're like, it's a trash can. All the churches here to go in are open from 9 till 5. And this one here that we showed you yesterday, you can actually go into another area which was the convent, or maybe still is, but I think it was. Now it's a museum, and they have the largest fountain in all of Central America and apparently the most beautiful view, and it's $2 to go in. Okay. Okay, so for all you Swissies, if you're missing raclette, cheese fondue, spätzle, all that kind of food, there's 2 restaurants here in Antigua that serve that kind of food. So the first one is called Chez Christophe. It's right near the center square. And the second one is a sitio. And both Swiss guys from the Lausanne area that have come made this their home and serve the most delicious Swiss food. All right, we bought these beautiful scarves for the grandmamas, for my mom and my mother-in-law. And we went to go ship them where it said Correos and DHL. Except for, what did we find out, girls?
They don't have a post office. It's been 3 years and there's no post.
They have no post here in all of Guatemala.
Nope. And we asked how much it would be and they said $64 for DHL. Just for that.
So the grandmamas have to wait for their presents, right?
Yes.
Maybe we're gonna send it from Billy's.
Yeah.
Different little shops. Look at what Chloe got. She got little souvenirs for her friends, little pens, and Julie got a really nice makeup case. It's been a long time since you've been around. Remember when we used to make the streets unsafe together, baby? We were young and foolish then.
Just as we started to miss our Swiss cheese, we went and enjoyed the most amazing Swiss fondue.
We just got the best surprise of all. He even has Swiss chocolate.
Thanks for watching our tour of Antigua Guatemala. Please subscribe and give us a big thumbs up.
And comment down below where you're watching from. We'll see you next time.
Bye.